Hello, my lovely friends, and welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry that I took a week off last week. I don't know if anybody noticed or not. I was kind of hoping maybe it didn't. We had a death in the family, and it kind of just, that just always throws everything off. We knew it was coming, so it wasn't something that was like, and but it just, my whole week last week, nothing went according to plan. So I apologize. But I think things are back to normal now. And today's video, I would like to create a hidden pocket with you that Natasha from Treasure Books is the genius behind this little pocket gem thing that I think you're going to really love. I will link the video that she made in the description box there down below. Super easy, but very effective. And it's from a 12 by 12 piece of paper. And it's great because it's like a floating pocket. And you can obviously put this anywhere in your journal that you like. I have been really finding that I'm enjoying a lot of belly bands lately. I'm using a lot of envelopes that I've been getting from my pen pals to create different pockets and tuck spots. And because I love saving the envelopes from my Happy Mail and my pen pals, because I would say most of the time the envelopes are just as lovely as the Happy Mail or the letter or whatever's inside, right? Like some of these gals, I'll show you the one from my pen pal Stephanie. She puts like 100 stickers on each envelope. It's really quite amazing what she can do. And so I'm not just gonna throw the envelope away. I obviously want to keep it. It's a little work of art. So I always try and incorporate the envelopes from the Happy Mail in the journal. So I thought it might be fun just as a way to sort of do a little update, show you what I've put in here, show you what I've been doing with the belly bands, which is not rocket science. It's just a way of, for me, it's just a way of not just layering up, because I really love to layer papers, but it's a way to play with color. It's a way to play with different patterns. It's a way to really have some fun and just experiment with mix and match, which I love. Love mix and match, right? So, sorry, I kind of got a little bit off on a tangent there. So I'll show you the very simple things that I have done that you can do. I hope it will inspire you. We'll make this. This is so great because it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets, and if you wanted to, you could use Post-it notes or some sort of sticky thing or glue a piece of paper on the back and put more hidden journaling in there. So I'm super excited to show you. It's super easy. It doesn't take any time, in the sense that all you really need is some scissors and some glue and a ruler. And yeah, that's it. So let's get started. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you how to make this very, very simple, but very effective and helpful. What does she call it? She calls it a multi-pocket page. Some people call it like a floating pocket. So anyways, okay, be right back. Okay, so here we are. Now, here I have some cards, some Happy Mail that I got from some friends, and I just decided to sort of glue them in almost like a scrapbook, like not do anything too crazy, but I did want to preserve the envelope. So first of all, here's from my friend Stephanie, and every time I get a card from her, it is amazing because these envelopes show up and they're just covered from tip to bottom with stickers, and I love it. And in fact, she's held back a little bit. Normally, there's almost none of the envelope showing. So, of course, you can see I wanted to keep it. So what I decided to do was I just put two-way tape here and here. And then this is the card that she sent. And then it just sits nicely in there. So then, on the back of her envelope, I have this cute little, oh, I hope, let me just check and make sure that we are in frame. Let's go over here a little bit. There, that's better. Okay. I got this postcard from my friend Lisa in Texas. And yeah, so I just glued some paper on there to make it match, make it super cute. Put a little pocket on the bottom, and then that way I can pull it out and read it whenever I want. This side is an envelope from my friend Anna, who lives in Portugal. And Anna always includes some really lovely stickers on her Happy Mail. So what I did was, this one I cut the envelope. I just cut it in half. I trimmed it down so that it will fit. And because I really love the stickers that she puts on the back as well. And then I just created a pocket here. And then this way I could put the cute little image, one of the cute little images. She also included some postcards, but that just sits in there like that. And then this way I still get to enjoy the stamps that she used and her stickers and all of that. So then here we have, on this side, I'll just do this side quickly. This is an envelope from my friend Judith in Australia. And she sent me this gorgeous pink envelope. I'm not even 100% sure what this flower is, but I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. And this envelope was a tiny bit too big. So what I wanted to do was, I didn't want to cut it. So I just trimmed it a little bit so that it fit this way. And then I taped it down. And yeah, I decided I was creating a whole other page here with it. So I glued some pretty paper that I printed out on the back. Then I just folded over on the edge the little bit of extra on the envelope, two-way taped it down, and then that created a little tuck spot for the card that she included, so those things could stay together. And then eventually what I'll probably do is put something, like I could take this piece of paper, obviously, and that could just go in there. And, you know, journal here, journal on the back. And then, or I could, if I wanted to, put something there as well. So I thought this was worth mentioning only because not only is it, I mean, it's super simple, but sometimes it's these simple things. You're like, oh, right? At least I am. So many times I watch videos of when women are doing things and I'm like, oh my God, why didn't I ever think of that? That's so simple. So anyhow. And then this is an envelope that came, and what I did was, so I made a belly band here, and then I took the envelope. Now this envelope is from my friend Lisa, who made the card here, and I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. The paper is adorable. I'm so not getting rid of it. So I turned it into a little bit of a booklet for hidden journaling. And then, of course, got out my rubber stamps because I made a promise to myself that I would start using my stamps more often. So yeah, so this is a lot of space for hidden journaling. And then just sneak that right back underneath there. And it looks super pretty. Oops, hang on here. It looks super pretty with this and this and this. And so that's why I'm kind of enjoying this idea of a belly band. I don't know, it just speaks to me right now. You know, maybe in 3 weeks I'll be all over some sort of, I don't know, different pocket or whatever. But I really just like how the pink's all tied in with a little bit of blue here, and of course with the contrast of the green. It's so spring-like. I really, really like it. And yeah, I get to flip through. So it's part journal, part memory keeper, part scrapbook, you know what I mean? Because there is always that debate sometimes about what we're putting in our journals. Are we using them, you know, we talked about this before, journaling, or how much of your Happy Mail do you put in there, etc., right? Okay, so I showed you that. This is the pocket that we're going to make today. So I had made this little card for April, and then I'm just gonna write something on the back of that. Then here is Natasha's folder, and then underneath the belly band I just decided it would be a good idea to put another piece of paper underneath there for more journaling. And this little piece, I glued on an old-fashioned glue bottle to remind myself to hold it together, to keep it together when dealing with the death of our family member. Because, you know, grief is one of those things that you think that you've processed it, you've dealt with it, you're good, you're moving forward, and then something happens, and it's, whether it's a memory or a smell or a song, and it just, you spiral, and it's a whole thing, right? Grief is tricky. Grief is very, very tricky. So I had cut out a whole bunch of these little these little glue bottles, and I'm going to stick them around in various parts of my journal just to remind myself that, you know, not let emotion out, but to just, it's okay, you know, if you gotta keep adding a little bit of glue, more metaphorically, to hold things together, to hold your day together, to hold your life together, your emotions, whatever it is, right? So yeah, I like to sort of remind myself with interesting little visuals and cues every once in a while. Okay, so we're gonna make this. This can go back here for right now. And then, so I showed you that, we got that. And then this side, I just wanted to put that there, and then I got myself a little playing card, put some sticker paper over that. I think that looks super cute. And then, this is the belly band where I'm gonna put the new pocket that we're gonna make. And then this is not quite finished, but what I did was, with this belly band, I had found a bunch of these really cute kitty cat cards at Value Village. And what I did was I cut it down so that it would fit. And then I just added some paper in there. I turned it into a tiny little booklet. Got to use my rubber stamps again. And then I'm going to use this for some hidden journaling. And then I'm going to do something else with this page, but I just hadn't gotten that far yet. I'm just not exactly sure what I want to put up here, or what I might put down here. But anyways, okay, so that's sort of an update there. So let's now look at this. So take this out so you can sort of see what it looks like. Now, I took mine, oops, I hope, oh, my dryer's done. I glued down here and around here so that when I put something in like this, and I'm putting it in with the belly band, that things don't come flying out. But I believe in her video, she leaves these open. So you can create, there's a lot of ways to do this, which is a lot of fun. But anyways, just so you know, she doesn't necessarily, no, she doesn't glue her ends down, but I did. So, okay, so we've got our 12 by 12 paper. Now, you fold it in half this way, and hopefully you can see, because of the pattern, it's a little bit hard to see where I scored. But I went ahead and I scored lines in, so she has it here. You go in 3.5 inches on each side, and then you fold that. So the question is, which side of the paper? Let's just fold it like this. And then like this. Okay, then you turn it this way, and you're going to cut. I hope this light is working and it's not creating too many shadows here. Then you go here, and you just cut up until that point where the other fold meets up. Then what you do is you come in. I hope I'm not losing it. I got my iPad up above, And I have to get, okay, I am not the tallest person in the world, just so you know. So I have to get up on a stool to see in the camera on my iPad. Okay, so then you do this like this, and you do all four, and you're just folding it back into where that fold line is, right? Now the first one that I did, so it looks like that. This one I didn't use two-sided scrapbook paper. Obviously this was the blank side, and I knew that I wanted to put something really contrasting like the polka dot in there, so the blank white doesn't bother me that much. But I wanted to try it because I really do like the idea of using the double-sided paper for this project, just because I think it looks so nice when you have that extra pattern inside, right? Okay, so now, so here she's shown us, you fold your edges in, and then she doesn't have it on here, but in the video, she goes in real quick and she glues these down so that when you're pulling things in and out of your pocket, the little flap doesn't get caught on stuff. So we'll just do that super duper quick. And this is also a really great way to use up some of that, you know, that scrapbook paper that maybe you're not super duper crazy about. Like, you know how in every pack there's some pages in there where you're like, I don't know. Maybe you don't want to use it like in a full-blown matter, or you like one side better than the other side. So I like this idea because then you can fold it up. Because let's face it, I mean, I love, love, love buying paper packs, but not everyone, I don't love every single paper in it, right? Okay, so now, okay, this is where I got a little confused. So you turn it this way, like this. If I was smart, I would have had my bone folder out here, but I don't. So then you fold it down like this, and then here is your pocket. Just that simple. It's like, ta-da! So I think actually what she does here, though, she folds them up like that. Yeah, see, I really like how that looks. That's super pretty. Even though I really like the contrast of the polka dot with the flower, I have to say now that I see them together like this, I do like the inside with the flowers a little bit more. But anyhow, so now what I'm going to do is, in order to be able to utilize the pocket here, you got to be careful where you glue, right? So the other thing is, I also have to make sure when I'm gluing, hang on here, that where I have my belly band, this is going to be a little bit too long. So I'm going to need to cut a little bit off here. I mean, it would kind of, no, I'm still going to have to trim some off. So I'm going to think about what I want to stick in here. So how much of this am I going to, let me get a pencil. I'm going to cut it off about there. So that's about 1/2 inch on each side. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue a little tiny bit here to hold these together. Then I'm going to cut this down, and then I'm going to glue along in the inside. So I've got my glue here. So yeah, so let me just do a tiny, many a pocket I have made and glued in the wrong spot. Now hang on, just let me look. Yeah, I did not glue anything. Ooh, I hope my head's not there. I didn't glue anything up in there. So let's just do that. Why is it? Oh yeah, it's sticking. Not great though, I gotta say. that there. Just a little bit there. Okay, so now I'm going to trim this and I will be right back. Now, so you could, depending on what you were doing and where you were going to put this, like I said, you might want to leave this open so that wherever you're sticking your pocket, maybe you're going to clip it somewhere and your paper clip or a clip of some sort is going to go here, and you would like to pull your paper or your tag out this way. So it's really however you've decided you're going to use this in your journal. But I'm not. So I'm just going to quickly, come on, glue. Just like that. Hopefully not making too much of a mess. Which is fine. I always say that, don't I? And we should be making messes. We should be gluing with wild abandon and not worrying about a thing. That's why we have baby wipes, right? To clean up after ourselves. And our glue and our paint and the glitter and all of the other stuff that we use that lights us up from the inside and makes us very, very happy. There. Oh, that's really pretty. See? So simple, but so effective and just so satisfying, for lack of a better word. This looks like it could be quite a complicated endeavor, right? Okay, so then I'm not going to stick too much in there now because I want it to, it's got to dry a little bit, but I do want to see what it's going to look like. So let's stick it underneath here. Oh yeah, that's going to be great. That's going to be great. And then, so I would put, I love guest checks. I love them for journaling. They look retro. They're super fun. They're lined. I mean, what else can you ask for, right? So that could go there. And I had this in the other one, but that could go in there like that and have something pretty sticking out like this. And then, yeah. So that's it. That's it. It's just that simple. Yeah. She does, in her video, she shows where she makes them. Some of them she gets out her sewing machine and she stitches around with decorative stitching, and that looks super pretty as well. I was actually thinking after watching somebody else's video, I can't remember who it was, but she had on some of the corners of her pockets, she'd put eyelets in them and added little tags. It looked super cute. I was thinking that might be fun to do in a video as well at some point. But anyways, I just wanted to keep it short and simple today. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you got some quick and easy ideas to use some of your pen pals envelopes in your journal, and use your stamps and have fun, and try really hard, as I always say, not to overthink, even though I am guilty. I am so guilty of overthinking. If overthinking was a sport, I would be a gold medalist. Let's just put it that way. So thank you to everybody who's joined along in this little crazy experiment that I'm doing. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your wonderful, wonderful comments. Thank you for coming back more than once and watching me babble on and I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having a lot of fun. So have a great week, and I hope everybody's well. And yeah, that's it. I will talk to you soon, and take care, everybody. Mwah. Bye. See you later.